live stream. Okay, we are going. The content is being sent to a third party. Okay, go on. We live. Yay, we live.
Working.
Oh, so exciting. So, and now it's equal because, oh no, that's what I didn't want. Oh, so exciting. Oh, and now it is because, oh no, that's what I didn't want. Oh, dang. Hang on a minute, you guys, be patient with me. Oh no, that's what I didn't want. Oh, it is. Hang on a minute, you guys, be patient with me. Shh, okay, shut up. All right, I don't. Okay, bon. The technology, Annie can technology, it's a work in progress constantly, isn't it? We all have our zone of genius. Okay, hello everyone. This is Nick here, Unique Annick is here, and I'm with the beautiful, amazing Annie Lacombe, who's like me, French Canadian. We're a weird species in Australia.
There's a few of us.
Annie's an amazing woman. She's an engineer. She's a mother. She's now becoming a podcaster. She's an incredible woman on a path of evolution and consciousness. And Annie and I, we met in at the Saint Jean-Baptiste, which is a party here in Sydney, where this woman organized this club, like Quebec Club for French Canadian people. And every year there's a big party for French Canadian getting together the 24th of June, Saint Jean-Baptiste. And I met Annie there last year. And Annie, thank you so much for accepting my invitation to have a chit chat about the program that we did together, the mentoring program, Accelerate Your Heart's Desire. Woohoo! Would you like to introduce yourself, Annie? Tell us a little bit about you, who you are, what you're up to, and
Sure. As Annick said, I'm an engineer. So I'm a chemical engineer. I come from Canada, like her, like French Canadians, so from Quebec City. I worked in different industry in Canada before moving here. I was supposed to be here 2 years, but it's been 14 now, so I never left. And I have a little daughter. She's 7.5. She's in year 2. And my partner is from England, UK. And we're quite outdoor people. We like doing stuff outdoor. And so we really love Australia because you can be outdoor all year.
Yeah, fantastic, Annie. Welcome. That's so good. So, Annie, what was the major issues you were facing when we met before you jump into the 6 months program together?
I think the main one, I didn't know what it was. Like, as you said, we connected through that session when we met each other at a party. But the main issue I realized after doing part of the program with you was that I was not listening to what I wanted. So that was creating that I was quite frustrated in general in my life, and I was not fully aligned with my values either.
Yeah. Not listening to our true essence.
Yeah.
In our heart, following our hearts and following our soul's guidance. Yeah, it's such a big one, isn't it? And and you were in transition with your work. You were looking
Yes.
for something more in alignment. So tell us
Yes.
about this transition that you made when we started working together.
Yes. When we met, I was still with the other company. I was loving my job, but I didn't know where it would lead. And also they were in a big restructure. And while I was pretty sure I would keep a role, I didn't know what it would be. And I realized it had been 20 years I work in chemical engineering, and I always worked for a really big industry, and I always wanted to work for a small one trying to change the world. So I started applying for jobs, and I got one, and I started mid-September with them. So they're a little small firm based in Newcastle that are doing their part to decarbonize the planet with thermal energy storage. So it's pretty exciting.
Congratulations. Yeah, you really enjoy that. You're really aligned with the values and
Yeah.
And Annie, also you're very interested in creating changes in people, and you do some coaching internally. You always have been a bit of a mentor in every big companies you worked for.
Yeah.
been coaching people, you're very good in supporting, encouraging, and you know, bringing consciousness. So tell us a little bit about how you share that in your company. Your
I always been passionate about helping others, because I find you learn as much by helping others that they learn. So I always liked and loved doing that. I have a specific passion for like supporting minorities, because in the technical like area like I am, it's still male dominated. So I always had a passion to help women. So for Newcastle, I'm the chair of the Women in Engineering Committee with Engineers Australia, and we try to organize events to support women. So I do at my work, but I also do outside of my work to a bigger network.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, I've read an article about you, was incredible on LinkedIn, like really, really fascinating. And tell us, Annie, like which tools have been helping you? Like what's really have been helping you to reconnect with your heart, with your soul, with your essence, to get more in alignment with your desires, tuning into your desires and being more in alignment to create work and life that, you know, that juices you up, that excites you, that that you love.
There's a few different, what I like in general about the way you approach it, and it is that it's a lot of small, easy to use tools. So there's a few different ones that I really still can use. Like it's not complicated that you'll forget and you cannot use it. So it's a lot of little tools that you can put into practice in your daily life. Like taking a pause and asking yourself how you're feeling is a good one. And why you like, what do you need in that moment? And what will make you feel better. So they like easy tools, and also your approach, like you're really compassionate and understanding and let us be open and show vulnerability. That's been really helpful, because then I've been able to fully tell you how I was feeling, so then you could support me.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, we went deep, and yeah, it's just been incredible, incredible transformation. And what are you most proud of, and of the result that you gain? What are the result and the, you know, the transformation that you feel that you've achieved with the 6 months program, Accelerate Your Heart's Desires?
But I think the main thing for me is being aligned with more with what I want. Help me. It kind of boosts your confidence,
Yeah.
just because you more aligned, so you're happier in general, but it boosts your confidence in the fact that it's something that you really want to do, like personally and professionally. So that's been probably the key one for me.
That's so important, huh? Being authentic and real and following what is true. I love that. And if you were to, would you recommend to join this epic program?
Yes, I would. That's
What
why
would
I'm
you say?
talking with you now, because I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. So what would you say to people if they were on the fence and they would want to join, you know, my program? What would you say to them?
I think people who are like have constant frustration and they wonder why I'm always annoyed or cranky or frustrated, um, which maybe it's a lot of people. Anyway, it was me. They should probably consider it and think it's nice to have that little like cloud lifted. It takes time. You have to be ready to invest and take the time and question yourself what's causing it. But everyone is really busy in life. Everyone is running and don't take the time to pause and ask what they need and what they want. And that's what the program helped me do, taking that 6 months time to reflect. And I have to say, like some weeks I was like, oh, I'm so tired. And then you still do the session and it does help. Like, you're like, I'm tired. I don't even know if I'll be able to focus doing it. But yeah, it's really beneficial. So give yourself the time.
Yeah, to give yourself permission to receive, and so shifting the energy and realigning,
Mm.
constantly realigning. Yeah, it was very powerful in that way. So, yeah, I often mentor people who have businesses. That's often the people, and it's really also stepping into your leadership, the way you want to lead your life, and then you
Mm.
can lead others, like in your company. You're actually a good role model, because you mentor them, and so you want to live your life in a way that is in alignment. So then you mentor others. So it's really stepping into your self-confidence and your leadership. And tell us about, you were quite like the voice of doubt. How did you transmute that voice of doubt that was lingering into your little mind?
Yeah, well, I think it's most people have a voice of doubt,
Yeah,
like that
yeah,
the
we
devil advocate
should-
on your shoulder.
we all
Uh,
have it.
yeah, we all have it. I think it's still a work in progress in my personal life, but at work, I think when you get to a place that's really aligned with what you want to achieve, and you
Yeah,
work with people that you feel have similar thing, it kind of goes. So it's nice. Yeah, it was really like finding something that's really aligned to what I wanted, and
yeah,
make sure you know what you want to, and like it needs self-reflection, because sometimes we want things because we think it's what we're supposed to want. You have to really
that's right.
think about what you really want. You know the old saying, be careful what you wish for.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, very
make
much.
sure you take the time. That's what I had to do, like, and it was a big change for me. I went from full-time to 4 days. I
Yeah.
went for a small company instead of a big company. But yeah, it's been, I think all these change, and also the change that I'm doing in my personal life, have helped. That little voice is, I feel way more confident in my approach to a lot of different things.
How beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, it's more true to your true self.
Mm.
Yeah, that's really beautiful. I love that. And you expanded your beautiful gift, your creativity. Tell us about what unlocked Accelerate Your Heart's Desire program together has unlocked your gift, your creative gift. Mm,
Yeah, well, I did engineering and I didn't realize at the time, but I was passionate about science, and but I was really creative. I was doing a lot of different creative, and then suddenly in your life you stop doing all these like music and
really?
drawing, painting, and my dad has always been really an artist, and
Yes,
then
you're artist.
he was really an artist, and I always liked writing, and
Yeah,
then decided to like give it a go and start again, and start small, like do it for me, and then I'm sharing with a friend so he can just keep me accountable that I write it regularly because I send it to him. And I also gonna start doing a podcast with a friend that we've been talking about for more than a year, and now we really want to do it. So that's gonna be really fun.
that's exciting. Yeah, what's the content of your podcast will be about?
The joy and the, not pain, but the joy and the challenges of being an immigrant.
Yeah, living in a foreign country. That's amazing.
Yeah, and we'll make it funny. Like that's what we want
Yeah,
to do. Yeah,
yeah, that's what we want to have a good laugh. That's amazing.
yeah.
Congratulations. That's
Thank you.
I'm so happy for you that you tap into, these passions of yours, this creativity, and give yourself permission to have this space and time for that.
It
It
really
really,
makes you happy when you do that. It's
yeah.
really fun. Yeah.
It's great. Great. I'm super happy. Well, Annie, thank you so much for accepting my invitation and for being visible and vulnerable in sharing yourself on
Thank you.
social. And the two French Canadian ladies, and Annie and I were born the same day. Like, it's just
Yeah, which is so like, yeah.
we're born both on the 8th of November, so it's just such an aligned connection, and it's been such
Mm.
a joy to be at service to you and to see you stepping up and really listen to your own sacred heart, to your soul, expanding being in alignment, making choices that, you know, makes your heart sing. And it's just a delight and such a joy.
Thank you, Annie.
So thank you everyone for watching, and yeah, please reach out. I'm offering these incredible programs, Accelerate Your Heart's Desires, Your Voice Truly Matters. I do some voice work as well as mentoring to help you to unlock the constipated beliefs and the blocks we can have on our heart and on our voice, you know. So powerful voice activations and an incredible mentoring program. So reach out to me anytime. And Annie, go well. We're going to keep this cultivating this connection. Thank
Definitely.
you for watching.
Goodbye.
Now, ciao, ciao. And stop.